Wanted, you big pile of wasted potential, you. Now, I will admit that I was really looking forward to Wanted. I followed most of the media behind it. I listened with bated breath to everything that Peter Winnow said. And you know what? I bought into it. The three things that I really looked forward to were the big cover system they were talking about, chaining cover, all the amazing things that were going to be sprung from that, the fact that this was going to be a sequel to the movie license instead of just a rehash, and third off, they were spending an extra year to make this thing. I mean, the Wanted game came out nowhere near the movie. So on paper, that seems like a great idea. A lot of time for spit and polish. Well, guess what? That extra year did make this different from a normal licensed game. It kind of made it worse. So here I am with your video rant for Wanted for the Xbox 360. Let's start off with the positives. First off, we have the basic gameplay. Now, the cover mechanics, the curving bullets, and what I like to call action time events, which are how they kind of replace quick time events. Instead of pressing button presses, they'll have you play what is basically a light gun game. You'll be in control of a reticle while Wesley or Cross runs around, and you can shoot bullets out of the air or shoot people. It's a real fun way. It kind of brings you more to the action than your basic quick time, press X not to die moment. Along with the strong basic gameplay, Wanted's story is actually pretty cool. It takes place about 5 hours after the ending of the film and dives into Wesley's background, specifically his mother and how she met her gruesome end. You find out a few interesting facts, but at the end of the day, all the goodwill I have for Wanted's story is washed away by the fact that it ends in a cliffhanger. Oh yeah, and we also have Peter Stormare.
Have you asked yourself the same question? Elise would be alive if you hadn't infected her with your seed. That seed has a name. Wesley, yes I know, and I have something of his cross teeth. You son of a bitch. Only Mortel, and maybe you will learn to fly.
By far the best part of Wanted is the main character, Wesley Gibson. This guy is a psychopath, and you will not believe the kind of things that come out of his mouth. By the end of the game, the main reason I was playing Wanted was to hear what was coming out of Wesley, and I gotta say, that leads directly into the first awful part of this game. Cross, Wesley's father. The guy's very generic, and the structure of the game also makes him kind of suck. Now, you unlock special abilities like curving bullets and jumping out of cover in slow motion by beating bosses and gaining another spinning bullet in the upper right-hand corner. Now, you learn the ability as Wesley, you practice as Cross, and then you have to use the ability again as Wesley. So that really means that in a 4-hour game, and yeah, it's that short, you're going to be doing everything twice. And with only 2 weapons, there's not a lot of variety to Wanted. So things get old, and they get old quick. To make matters worse, the awesome gameplay of Wanted is broken up by awful mini-games. These encompass the turret and sniper moments of the game where you are stationary and forced to use a very slow-moving, unfun shooting mechanic. The turrets in particular are awful. You basically can take 1 or 2 hits before you have to go back to shielding, and those moments really, really kill any replayability this game might have had. My final knock against Wanted comes in the form of what you get for beating it. There's really no replayability or interesting unlocks in this game. You gain player skins in the form of the bosses, but that doesn't change the gameplay, or it doesn't really add any new VO. You're Wesley as the black guy, or as the Russian guy, or as Peter Stormare. There's no gameplay change. The major gameplay changes that you do get are you unlock a headshot mode and a melee kill mode, but it's still the same 4-hour game, but now it's a 4-hour game with really limited gameplay. Nothing really worth unlocking. You get pictures and posters and crap like that, but at the end of the day, this is a 4-hour game you're only going to play once. Overall, Wanted is a rental at best. Maybe if you can find the game for $10, I would pick it up for the charm of Wesley Gibson alone, but you can find that same charm probably on YouTube, and if there isn't a top 5 Wesley moments, look towards the CLBO for a top 5 Wesley moments in the days to come. So there you go, a simple and quick rant about Wanted. I gave it a 2 out of 5 for dollar value and length. You're not getting $60 out of this game, so look for it between $10 and $20. Check you later.
Wesley, so predictable. Ready to die?
Yikes, don't we at least get to mate first?
I'm not that spider. Who wants to be a widow?
Okay, if you give up now, I will pretend to respect you
when we fuck.
Her code was shorter than the others. I'm sorry, but this is mine. I gotta tell you, I wouldn't have minded making her scream another way, but what the heck. At least her ankles were skyward.